Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. The first reviews for 28 Years Later are in, and they're pretty good. So since I know that several of you who watch this channel were very interested in this film, I'm going to talk about those reviews in just a moment. But before we get there, just a reminder, if you do choose to take part in the comment section, we have one rule, and that is to be kind. Also, YouTube recently, actually yesterday, activated our community section, so now you can go and make posts if you wish, ask us questions, whatever you want to do. But again, the rule is to be kind. That's all we ask. The world is a mean, nasty place, and there's no reason why we can't treat each other civilly. All right then, 28 Years Later gets Best Rotten Tomatoes score and reviews in Trilogy. So I guess the franchise has become socially acceptable. Following strong early buzz, 28 Years Later has earned glowing reviews from top critics, and we're going to scroll down and see some of those. Jonathan Sim, comingsoon.net, gave the film 7 out of 10, calling it a bold horror experience with images that are truly nightmare fuel. He praised Comer and Alfie Williams for their performances. He also highlighted the iPhone cinematography and called it seamless integration with traditional formats astounding. Perry Nemiroff, yeah, I remember her back from the Collider days. Boy, that's a shit show over there now, isn't it? Perry Nemiroff described the film as well worth the wait, adding that it benefits from the lengthy gap between installments, which makes me interested to see how this coming sequels are going to be treated. Is this going to be a case of people looking forward to something because it's been away, but then now that it's back, they don't actually like it as much as they thought they would, but I digress. Benefits from the lengthy gap between installments and takes in unexpected turns that staggeringly refreshing and effective. Bill Goodkuntz, Arizona Republic, called it a technical marvel and noted Boyle controls every frame. Don't let the mind-bending chaos of the chase scene fool you. Matt Singer, Screen Crush, referred to the film as evidence that a great zombie series refuses to die. Gave it a 7 out of 10. Rockwell T. Thompson, Slant Magazine, said its depiction of the future looks back to humankind's primeval past. A lot of the previews I'm seeing and stuff and images sort of remind me of the last couple of years of The Walking Dead, actually. When they were using like shields, and Daryl Dixon had a morning star and bows and arrows, and Philip DeSelman called it a reinvention of a genre, saying Boyle transformed the zombie movie into a bloody pop art installation. Jack Coyle, Associated Press, described it as an unusually soulful coming-of-age movie considering the number of spinal cords that grip right out of the bodies. That's promising for you horror fans. Alonzo Durald, the film verdict, highlighted the director's maturity, stating that they've figured out a way to check off the boxes of thrills and gore and suspense while also finding something real to say about perseverance, hope, and love. Richard Lawson, Vanity Fair, remarked that the film is grim and strange and noted Boyle is once again following the irregular rhythms of his brain. 28 Years Later beats 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later on Rotten Tomatoes. 28 Years Later currently holds a 95% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes based on 87 reviews. Not bad. This makes it the highest rated film in the franchise. 28 Days Later, 2002, had an 87% score, while 28 Weeks Later holds a 72 rating. All three films are certified fresh, but 28 Years Later leads with the highest critical acclaim. Critics praise its visuals, characters, and themes. Directed by Danny Boyle and written by Alex Garland, it stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Jodie Comer, and Alfie Williams. So yeah, if you're interested in this film, in a sense, very promising that the critics like it. It remains to be seen what the fans at large will think of it. Sometimes there is a disconnect, and I think zombie cinema can be like that because it sort of has its root in sort of this low budget, low-brow, sort of visceral type of action and imagery, and then you kind of get a little fearful when it gets a little bit too mainstream. So I think that as the one review was stating, or part of the story was stating, that it benefits from the absence. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. But we'll see what's going to happen with these pending sequels. Will that carry through? Who will blink first? Will it be the fans or the critics? Will the critics stay with it, or will they turn against the franchise as they often do? But yeah, what do you think? Does this give you hope? Tell us in the comment section below. And if you do see the film when it does come out, be sure to come back and tell us what you thought about it. But in the meantime, see you later and keep it creepy.